Hi, I'm Camille. Michaud. It's my transition speech. So in my past, we'll start off when I was born. So I would say like some fundamental things about me are that I'm very curious and I'm very empathetic. So I was born on January 31st, 2003, and like my mom went to the hospital and the doctor was like, she's not going to be born today. And I was like, well, we'll see about that. And then so the second my parents got home, they had to rush right back to the hospital, and I was born like super quick. Just because I was like, I really wanted to see the world. Like, I think that's something really fundamental about me. And then when I was a baby, like I would refuse to be held like a baby like this, and I would always need to be held up, and like I would cry unless my mom showed me around and like walked around with me. Like I just needed to see everything that was going on. And also, like, I'm very empathetic. When I was as young as 18 months old, like, whenever someone got hurt around me, I would give them my blanket because, like, I knew that's what made me feel better. And so, like, when my dad would bump his elbow, I gave him my blanket, like, 18 months old. So some movies and TV I was weirdly obsessed with as a young child. And by weirdly obsessed with, I mean, like, I would watch the same episode of something over and over again just because it was, like, my favorite thing. So this one was my favorite one, the BBC Walking with Monsters, because like for some reason I just really loved like their dinosaur series, and I remember that my favorite one was this one because it was the one that was like in the water and had all the water animals. And also National Geographic had like a series where they had like prehistoric predators and stuff, and my favorite one was the shark one, and I also watched that over and over again. And then for some of you that know me, you know I love Ariel. And she was like my princess when I was really little. She still is now, like my phone case is Ariel. And also Kenny the Shark was a cartoon that I loved. And I had like a pack where it came with a documentary of these like teenagers that went to shark camp. And I would watch that over and over again because I thought it was the coolest thing. And so also, traveling has been a huge part of my life. Here I was like 7 and I went to visit Paris because that's where my uncle lived. And then also that's me with my brother, and we have Eiffel Towers, and that's me at the Louvre. And so like that is kind of, the first time I went to another continent, and I just like loved it. And I also went on the Greece and Italy trip in April with the school, and so that's me at the Parthenon and me at the Colosseum. And like these trips just kind of like let me know that I like traveling. And another big thing in my life is music and performing. Both my parents are very musical. My dad is a music teacher and my mom sings a lot. She also does theater a lot. And so I play the trumpet, and I used to play the violin, and I also do show choir, and I've done show choirs like as long as I can since 5th grade. And I've also like done jazz as much as I can since 5th grade, and also I've done like SFOA for like 6 years. And I also like here at the high school, I have been in the musical every year that I could. And I've auditioned for All-State every year that I could, and I've done like voice class also every year that I could, so just like as much music I can get. So my experience in school has been that I'm pretty good at it. Like I'm a good student. I like skipped 6th grade, and because, well, like at first I started off moving up with like math and science, the same as Piper, because I found to be like really good at that. And that's a picture of me with my middle school science teacher, and we became like really close. I think like we're better friends than I like her better as a friend than a teacher really. But like her love for science kind of rubbed off on me a little bit. The present. So I am part of the Olympia Snow Women's Leadership Institute, and it's like a program that Olympia Snow made to like help raise the aspirations and confidence of high school girls. And like a girl is selected to participate in 10th grade, and then she remained in the program for 3 years. And so, like, when you're a junior, you get to do the thing called networking, where, like, we have a fall forum where we all come together, and, like, beforehand, you would say, like, what professions you're, like, interested in. And so then when you go, I got to meet women that were, like, in science and, like, professions that I chose. So I did get to meet someone who was, like, you know, she had a PhD and she did, like, wildlife biology. And I have, like, contacts with those people. Like, we have business cards that they gave us, and so we, like, exchange business cards. And so that's just, like, a really great opportunity, and also helps me, like, kind of figure out what I want to do in my life. Things that I'm currently doing at school or high school. So I've taken, like, a lot of science in high school, and, like, I don't need to take any more, but I still want to do more. Like, I've taken honors bio and IPS and astronomy, and I'm doing chemistry this year. I've done honors chemistry, and I'm doing AP chemistry next year, and hopefully I'll do AP bio next year. And also I'm continuing to do show choir. I'm in the mixed ensemble this year, and I'm also doing jazz. For my future, so a lot of things, like, are happening with me in 2020. I'm traveling a lot, so I'm going on the England, Scotland, and Ireland trip with EF with the school. And also there's trips that might happen, or I might go to Kenya in, like, February of 2020. And so I'm pretty sure, like, that will be kind of a life-changing experience. Like, I don't really know what to expect from it. And then also my uncle is moving to Italy, and so I might go and visit him there next year. And for this summer coming up, hopefully I'm gonna do, like, a summer Jackson Lab internship. And so what my passions have led me to is marine biology, because, like, all of my experiences as a child, like, and doing biology in school, like, I just like it. And, like, taking biology in school, it always doesn't feel like a job or, like, work I have to do. Like, I actually enjoy it, and, like, I feel like whenever I go to an aquarium or something, like, my stress just, like, goes away. Like, it's just kind of my happy place. And so something that I would want to do in marine biology is I definitely want to work with animals, and I want to help them, because I am, like, very empathetic, and I do want to do something like with sea turtles or, like, dolphins or something. And then I also want traveling to be a part of my job as well, because I do really love to travel. And so I can't really say, like, I don't have something that's like, I want to research this specific thing. I just know that I want to, like, help the animals in the ocean in some way. And so for college, I'm probably gonna do undergraduate and graduate. And so I would, like, do a biology major at somewhere like the University of Maine, and then, like, put my money towards, like, somewhere, like, more fancy for my graduate degree. I don't have, like, a dream school, or, like, yes, I want to go there. It's just kind of like college for me would be more of a stepping stone to get to be a biologist, because I would need to have a college degree for that. And, like, for, like, better jobs, you would also need to have, like, a master's and PhD for that. Oh, so biologists, or marine biologists, are probably going to be in and around water a lot. So an obstacle that I will have to face is, like, I kind of have a fear of water a little bit. And, like, I know how to swim, and, like, I've had swimming lessons, and, like, I don't need to be taught how to swim. I just am very uncomfortable, like, putting my head underwater, and, like, ever since I was born, like, that's how I've always been. And so a goal of mine is to figure out how to be in water, and that will hopefully be this summer, but it'll kind of be more like just a journey of, like, facing my fears. And someone that will help me do that is Sarah Pierce, and she was, like, a physical therapist turned, like, bodywork specialist, so hopefully I can do, like, water sessions with her so she can help me with that. And that's all. I don't have like a really favorite, but I do really like sea turtles, and I really like sharks. Yeah, also a funny thing. I would swim, like, if I wasn't afraid with water, I would swim with sharks. Like that's like what's keeping me up. So I think that's funny.
Where in the world would you want to work with animals?
I think there isn't a certain place where like yes there, and also like with research it's kind of like wherever I can go, because it's not like everything's not in my hands. Like I get to choose. Like I'll have to like ask for money and stuff to like get there. So.
Have you ever thought about doing any kind of internships beyond like the Summer Jocks program that are actually marine related?
Yeah. Lily mentioned something to me about like a COA allied whale program, and so that's also a possibility for me to do.
There's also the bio lab.
Yeah.
Right? And do they still do the eelgrass program?
I don't know.
There was also, I would talk to Lily Turner. Last year, she went to a week-long program at this place called the Darling Marine Center, where they actually do water testing, sea sampling, and all kinds of interesting research stuff. And it's for high school students in Maine. There's a lot of that stuff around, actually. And then the Bigelow Laboratories, right? It's another one where you can get high school internships. There's a lot of that going on.
So you say that you're like afraid of water.
Yeah.
Did you think at all about like working more in the lab than actually going out on the ocean, or are you set on like this idea of?
Well, it's kind of weird because like I really like the ocean, and yeah, I'm like afraid of water. But I think like I'm good at like if I care about something, I'm good at just like facing my fears for it. Like for auditioning for Allstate and doing voice class, like the first year of doing voice class, I didn't sing in front of people at all. And the first time I sang the song, it was the audition, and so like that wasn't a really like smart decision. But and then like my sophomore year, then I sang more in front of people, and then this year I keep singing like more and more. And so and almost like every time after I sang, I would just like kind of break down. So I was just so scared. But like I did it because I cared about it, and like I care about singing, and so that's why I do it, even though it's like super scary.
Since we were discussing this before, which favorite color?
The best color is blue. Yes.
Did you ever spend any time with Diver Ed? No? I'm just curious, like, because I think a lot of students do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did, but I always wanted to.
I mean, Diver Ed could certainly spark anyone's interest in the ocean, right? Cool. All right, thank you.